Hi everyone!
So you've just seen us travel down. We've gone down south, so we're where we are for our ghost hunt. We're a little bit early, so we're just going to show you where we are.
We're at Malvern!
Yes, this is Malvern. And this is the shopping centre we've just pulled up into. We're allowed to park here because they can't park near the place where we want to be, purely because it's a private residential street.
Yep.
So we're going to show you just quickly up where it is before everybody gets here.
Do they know what they're going to see? Are we going to let them in?
Should we tell them?
Yes. I mean, if you watched our last video, then you'll probably
You'll know
probably know where we.
You'll hopefully know from the thumbnail or from everything else that's on here. But we're on a ghost hunt tonight. We're down here at the Nunnery in Malvern.
So
this is going to be really, really good. I don't think it's going to be a big group of people either. No. So we're going to try and video it. We've got some lights for the camera. We're going to see how it performs in the dark. This is the first time we've done it. So
yeah, we've been here before, but this is. I mean, we've got another video on everything that we experienced.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've not actually took you guys to for an investigation with us. So I'm super excited. We are early. We are very early. We've been meeting everyone here in about 40 minutes time.
Yeah. What time is it?
Yeah,
it's about 7:15, so yeah, in about half an hour. Yeah.
So, because we have to walk to it, we thought we may as well walk down now to show you guys.
Yeah, show you while there's no noise pollution for other people and while it's light as well.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Let's do it.
So this is the little path that we take just to lead us out of the retail park. And we'll do it as a POV so you can see what we're seeing.
So this is like going into like woodland, isn't it? It's kind of derelict, but there is a path.
There's also a chair if you'd care to have a chill out at the top of those steps. But yeah, you don't expect this off the back of the retail park.
No. And literally this is where the building is behind. It's a very interesting location.
Yeah, so the convent is quite a big place. So if you see it on a map, some of the buildings are still in use, and it's actually been turned into a care home, I think, for some of it. So you'll see some down here. There you go. And this is Memorial Wood. There's the road where we're not allowed to park down because, like I say, it's private residence only. And we are coming down here. And this, over the wall, is the Nunnery.
So this is just like the side bit of it. So this is where we'll be probably entering tonight. But yeah, it's kind of like a little teaser.
Yeah, so that's our little walk up. And the Nunnery is on the other side of this fence. So
we're so excited to show you.
I can't wait. We're
going to be here until, is it 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, we're going to be here late on.
So there'll only be a few of us in here. We're going to be locked in and we're going to be in darkness. We're going to do a walk around just to show you the building itself, all the probably haunted locations. I mean, I think the whole building's haunted.
Yeah, we can talk about the experiences in each room as well, so you'll know what we've sort of been told before, and we'll see what goes on in the night, and we'll see if we get something similar come through. So,
like I said, I mean, we did experience some things last time we came, which if you saw our other video, we explain a lot of things that we saw and heard. So we might get the same thing, we might not.
We might get something totally different this time.
We might get nothing. Either way, yeah, there's always a possibility. We don't fake anything.
We don't expect to get anything either. That's the thing. We come in with the full expectation of just the experience. I think is probably the best way of putting it, isn't it? Like,
and the history as well. I mean, this building is steeped in history, and I think that alone, I mean, I can't wait. I mean, it's more or less, it looks abandoned, doesn't it? But it's not.
Yeah, it's definitely not. But it's 250 years. Well, it's had nuns in it for 250 years. I think it dates back further than that. I mean, when you see a wall for it all down here, which, as you can see, has also been abused by graffiti. But it's such an imposing place through you can only just sort of see the front there.
I mean, last time we did
last time yeah, the lock on this gate last time stopped us coming back out again, which we couldn't really work that out because it had let us in, but it wouldn't let us back out. So we had to go through the front of the nunnery to be let out, which included opening a massive chain.
And obviously, when we do this ghost hunt, we're not urban explorers.
No, we're doing this. This is legit. We're doing this legally with the owner.
Yes, we're actually going to be doing an investigation with the owner.
Caretaker
owner. So,
the person. So.
Yeah. So, Spooktacular. That's who we're doing it with. So it's the owner, well, the founder of Spooktacular, who's going to be showing us around tonight. So.
Yeah, they've got a few properties, they've got a few places, they've been doing it for a number of years as well, so they're very well versed in all the history side of it and everything else. Yeah. So we can't wait.
I am super duper excited. After what we experienced last time, I'm buzzing. I cannot wait. So
the next bits you'll see will be inside, hopefully, and it'll be probably dark.
Hopefully.
We'll see. See you there. Just give you an overview of the nunnery from the courtyard. So there's all the different buildings and Beb. But this is the sort of the front door to the chapel, which they've uncovered quite recently, actually.
How impressive is this door? It's brilliant.
And these are the cloisters, so all running all the way around. They sort of connect all the buildings together. So we've been talking about doing the filming tonight, and we're okay to film.
Yeah.
We're just going to make sure with the rest of the group that they're okay with it.
Yeah.
And it's a good point to sort of stipulate as well. This place is used on a regular basis. So it is owned,
privately owned. So
it's privately owned. It's locked up. It's access only from the event organisers. So if anybody's watching this thinking they're going to come up here, don't do it. It's cameras
everywhere.
Yeah, it's cameras. The security. Don't do it.
So if you are interested in coming,
definitely check out Spooktacular, and we'll try and put some links and comments on for that as well. But the guys are so honest and awesome with what they're doing here. They've owned it for 3 years now, and they're really putting some good effort into it. So yeah, we'll keep showing you around.
Yeah, so we're going to go inside now, and we'll show you around in there while it's still light.
Yeah. Ooh, where are we going to start? We're going to start with the cloisters.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll go with the flow, I think.
But you'll see more inside. So we'll just show you down the cloisters.
So if you look at the windows as well, the windows are quite
you can see all the iron work on there. You'll have to forgive the camera in here because it is absolutely pitch black. We've got 2 torches running down here just so you can see to the other end.
So this is the cloisters. This is what connects all the buildings together. There is 4 buildings.
Yeah.
Some pews here. This is where we got some activity last time.
Yeah, and you can hear probably a little bit of noise. There's some of the guys in the chapel. Yeah, I can hear pigeons in here. Yeah, we'll show you the rest of the cloisters.
We'll come to the chapel in a bit because that is a really impressive part of the building. You can see some spiders, look at that. Ooh.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're just on orientation at the minute, so everybody gets time to sort of look round before. You can see there's a bit more natural light on this side. And you can see some of the original sort of fixtures and fittings in here. Try and show you as best as possible, because it is low light.
If you can see, it's obviously, some of it is falling apart, well, a lot of it is falling apart.
Yeah. Just sheer age of the property.
Look at these fireplaces though.
Yeah, proper period feature.
It is a bit echoey in here, so we do apologise for the sound. But it's very empty, isn't it?
Yeah. With furniture, I suppose it would have stopped all that.
Yeah.
You can see back out into the courtyard where we were just stood. And see how the cloisters lead you around.
Nice spider there as well. It's like spider tours.
Yeah, very impressive.
But look at all the original features. Look at this fireplace here. And then if you look, there's like this one way.
So yeah, these would have been inhabited at one time, either by the nuns or then when they were repurposed later on as bedsits.
Yes.
There's been all sorts of uses for the property. We think one of them, oh there we go, that's better, totally blind. One of them was a weed farm, which was quite amusing. They reckon they found, I think it was £3.4 million worth street value of product. So
yeah, they've had all sorts in here, so I don't think the spirits in here are too happy about that.
It's had plenty of disruption.
Yes.
So we'll just take you upstairs. If I don't trip over my own feet on the way up there. It's not the greatest. You can see some of the original bits that have been torn out. Just some of the areas that are still, I suppose, being renovated. The floorboards were took up at one time.
Is this the bit where which bit are we in now? Do you remember?
This might be where the bedsits actually were.
Yeah, of course, with the taps and everything in.
It's hard to find where you are in the building sometimes, just purely because of the cloisters. I always think throw you off.
Yeah,
because you don't realise you've changed buildings. Yeah.
As you can see here, is remnants of the bedsit.
Yeah.
Where it used to be a bedsit, which weren't that long ago, really.
I think it was 1989.
Yeah.
It was still a usable bedsit.
But
there's not much more room in here.
But before it was a bedsit, this used to be where the nuns came before they died, wasn't it?
Yes,
really?
So it was like almost a house of rest.
Yes, a house of rest. So that's where the nuns and everyone were. So to spend the last days or last years.
It's definitely got a smell.
It has got a
it
smell.
just smells musty. It's not too. It's nothing aggressive, is it? Like smell wise. Yeah, you've got more toilets, more bathrooms. I don't remember this room before.
I can't remember this room.
I think this has been opened up recently.
Yeah.
And you can see that you're actually onto actual properties that it does.
So we're looking around now and it's so light, but it completely changes atmosphere as soon as it turns dark.
Yeah. When it gets dark.
It
feels really oppressive, really ominous. It's not nasty though. It's not a negative.
No, it's not negative. I mean, we found last time we came in there was a lot of residual energy, so we heard a lot of muttering. We heard a lot of talking in different rooms and the echoes throughout. It was almost like it was still inhabited by the nuns themselves. It was strange. So hopefully we do get that again tonight.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get something good from what was here before. Like I say, nothing nasty, just honest energy.
Yeah, I think there is some angry spirit supposed to be here.
But that's inevitable. We've just said
Nothing
this.
evil.
No, we just said this outside though, like that. If you go down to your local corner shop, the shopkeeper might be grumpy, and that's exactly what happens in the afterlife.
Yeah.
So, there's other. There could be good ones. There could be annoyed ones, grumpy ones. There could be all the seven dwarfs there. You don't know. It's
just an incredible place. This is just full of so much history. There's just so many things going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's layers as well. There's so much layers. So
definitely.
Yeah, love it here.
Oh, it's warm. We've just come to the top floor.
It's so warm.
Hello. See on there? Yeah, there's some questionable artwork on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of graffiti, isn't there?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
This room feels really quite closed.
It's so warm compared to the rest of the property. This is absolutely boiling.
We are by the way on the top floor.
Yeah, we've just come to the top, and this is.
Oh gosh, it's even almost.
It's red hot.
Oh, it's funny smelling here.
Yeah, so it's there's a little bit damp and.
And there's a really weird smell. This is the top floor of the nuns, where the nuns resided at the end of the resting years. But I don't know how. This is so warm. It's a hot day today, but
it's red hot. It's been cooler on all the other floors, so The windows are sort of shut, I suppose. Oh god, you can actually see the eaves up here.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Was this open before?
No, I can't remember any of this before.
Wow, look at this.
So the last time we came, I don't think half of this was actually open.
No.
So
as you can see now, we're in the smallest room.
yeah, there's not much headroom in here.
No. It's absolutely red hot.
Especially for two big-headed Bebs.
Yeah, we've got very big heads. But I find this really incredible. I mean, I'm not going in there. Not for me.
That's an incredible space.
I don't even know. I'm guessing it's safe because it wouldn't be open if it wasn't. So, but I don't think I'm going to attempt it.
We'll take you into the chapel area of the building, and this
is the most fantastic area.
We'll just give you a good view of everything in here and all the stained glass. It has been unfortunately smashed from the outside, but some of it still exists, like the one up at the top. That's in fair to middling condition, I think.
It's that board
I told you there's a board there, yeah. You can see where
there's a lot of wobbly floorboards. But look
at where they are. Yeah, that's that marble. It looks like marble.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see where all the floor. Still, this is the original floor.
Right, this bit me. This is so impressive.
You can see all of the figures, and they have had some damage, bless them. Yeah, there's so much nice.
I mean, look at all this detail here.
Let's just put a light on it and see if that'll. Does that make it better?
It does a bit. But I want to just show you the whole of the chapel now. I mean, how cool is that? We'll show you from the other end as well, but we've still got stained glass windows.
If you look down here, right near your feet, we've got some of the stained glass windows that are actually out.
Yeah.
So look at those. All in different states of repair, damage, and whatever you want to say.
I mean, what happened last time when we came here.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't realise the camera was pointing this way. I'm all the way down here like a midget.
But yeah, last time we was in here, we actually contacted it was a caretaker, yeah.
So we did a lot of different methods. We did a lot of using lights, using cat balls, using everything that was sort of touch receptive. And we got a lot of honest answers and a lot of back and forward, and it was on command. It wasn't delayed. It wasn't. How can you say? It wasn't something that was being manipulated. We were all sat to the other ends of the room, and you'll see.
And it was with a lot of different equipment. We had our equipment. Spooktacular had their equipment.
So it was a mix of equipment.
It was a mix of equipment, but with everything we asked, the equipment went off, and we got a really good. It was kind of like a story of their life. It was incredible.
Yeah, we think. We're not quite sure, but we hope we made a spirit move on.
Yeah.
So we had the spirit of a caretaker come through. He was looking for his wife, and it was quite a sad.
And I think his wife was the cleaner. Was she a cleaner
so
here?
She was in a separate house, and she had already died and moved on.
Yeah.
And he was there looking for her still. So it was quite an interesting sort of story. And then he was sort of scared about going towards the light because he wasn't sure what was going to happen.
And the reason why we know all this is because we're asking questions and equipment were going off on command.
We were using a bit of human pendulum. We did yes/no questions.
We were always a bit sceptical of human pendulum, but we did seem to get some really good responses. And you tried it as well, didn't you? You was the human pendulum, and it's basically human pendulum is where you stand in the middle and the spirit is supposed to guide you, so it could be
rocks you forward
and backwards, and that's basically a signal for yes and no. So everyone else asks questions, and then the spirit is supposed to move you to the yes position or the no position, and that's how you find out the answers. So
we got some really intelligent answers.
We did.
I said there was some discussion around whether they believed in God as well, which was quite interesting. Yeah, that as a there was some interesting stuff.
It was very interesting because we did talk about moving him to the light because, like I said, we were trying to look for his wife. And then as soon as we we asked him if he can see the light, and he basically flickered yes. And as soon as we said that, everything stopped, all the equipment stopped.
There was no activity the rest of the night. And we've asked the owners about this, and they've not had that activity since.
Never. So I think he's moved on, bless him. So that was just an interesting night. So hopefully we get something like that again in here.
Great.
It would be great. But I'm just going to show you one last In fact, I do want to take you. Oh, Beb's going to a little room. I'll show you through here first.
It's not very.
Yeah, no, I want to show them everything because.
But this is where I imagine a priest or somebody would hang out before they got on stage. Yeah. There's this big bit on there, you know.
It's like through this little archway door here.
So there's an arch at each side.
Yeah. So basically, this is what it looks like from. Let me see if I can shine my light torch on. Oh, that's it. So that's what we've just gone into. Ooh.
Yeah, you can see all the different bits of detail on here. So ornate, it's beautiful.
But what I do want to show you, I mean, you've got to be careful of all the floor.
So as we're walking, this is a false floor.
Yes.
That's down. And as you can see just under here, it's actually tiled, so...
I thought it went off then, sorry guys.
It's actually tiled underneath here. So they have been talking about taking the tiles off.
Yes.
And you can see at the side all the sort of pews and benches.
So this is actually here where we communicated with the caretaker. We was all sat on these...
Just on these benches?
On these benches here. And as you can see, when I sit down on one of these benches, you get the most impressive Beb. Beb is very impressive, but you also get the most impressive view of all the way down the chapel, and it is absolutely, I know it's falling apart, but it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely adore this place.
Piece of history.
Hell of a lot of piece of history, yeah.
Hell of a lot of piece of history.
Sorry, excuse the pun there, but we did hear, when we was in the cloisters, we did hear a lot of muttering coming from the chapel because it echoed, and we don't know who it was, do we? Yeah,
there was muttering, there was walking, there was a swishing of what we think was gowns, which would have been, I suppose, gowns or a nun's habit.
Yes.
The habit's the top, isn't it?
Yeah. We heard footsteps and everything.
Yeah.
They sound like they were coming closer and closer and closer, and that's basically what we had here. But I do want to show you really quickly, because we will be starting the investigation soon. We've just got this little bit of free time just to show you, but I've not been up here actually. Did I go up here?
I don't think you went up.
No.
It's quite a tight staircase.
I mean, I don't think I'm that keen on going up.
I'll go.
Do you want to show them?
Yeah, I'll go.
You take a look. I might follow behind.
It is a really, really tight space.
I don't like it. Nope.
Your head's almost touching the steps above you. It's very echoey. Yeah, it's not the greatest of spaces to come, but it's so worth it for this. So look at the view you get from up here. And there's Beb down the bottom. Hi. But again, you get the idea of the expanse of this. It's incredible. Such a high ceiling. The acoustics are amazing. So what we did last time, we actually did a bit of singing for the nuns. So we did the Lord's Prayer, and we'll probably do that again tonight because that seemed to get a good reaction. Anyway, the next bits you'll probably see will be the investigation.
Yes.
Oh, stay tuned. The cat balls are just going off down here.
Nice, that's awesome.
And your bird was touched as well.
Yeah.
As soon as you put it down. That's cat balls going on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to know, Brent. Thank you. That never goes on. That'd be nice.
So these devices like fall on the black boxes on the devices, so they become static. So they say when spirits come into the atmosphere, they
babysitting.
Hello.
Down there, and that's like, what are you doing? I thought it was Father John.
Yeah, me too. It was just the last bit, wasn't it?
Is another father visiting or something?
Is this Father John?
Be careful.
Hi everyone. So, we are now doing a lone visual. We have been with the group, and we have tried filming. We've had some quite dark footages, haven't we?
Yeah, you ever seen the dark footage we've probably got before? We've tried to get as best as we can.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can hear what
Yes.
we've heard.
So you'll probably be able to hear more what we've heard than actually see anything. We're with the group, so it's quite hard to. Obviously, I've got the light on now, but we did hear before going into the basement. We did hear a huge bang, and we've come up some stairs now where we think was this where we. I'm sure the bang. It weren't here, was it?
It could be on the other set of stairs.
Yeah.
There's about 3 or 4 sets of stairs on this side, so it's difficult to sort of pinpoint where it was. It
Yeah.
was just above us, so we don't really know where it came from.
No, we don't. I mean, at minute, we are completely on our own. It's just me and Beb, and we're in the middle of the two floors. So we've got the stairs leading down here, and then we're just like we're more or less in the middle of the hallway on the second floor, and we've got the stairs going up. But then we've got a bit here where we can't actually go in. It's blocked off, so I'm guessing it's quite dangerous, so we can't actually venture in there. But then if we look around here, we've got 2 rooms. One here, which is the most smallest room ever, and it's so strange because it leads up. I mean, you can't go up there. It's got a little ladder there. And then we've got another room here. So, yeah, we're probably going to set up some equipment probably around here and just see. I mean, with these other groups, investigating the rest of the building, so if they do come up, we do apologise. We've got to be respectful of other people investigating here. Yeah, so we'll do what we can. We are on our lone visual now, so we'll try and film as much as this, as possible.
Why we came to this side is while we were down in the basement, we could hear water running and dripping.
Yeah.
So we didn't hear it on the way down to the basement. While we were stood there, it suddenly started. And when the owner has come to check, the tap was on at the top. So we've just checked it now. It's a really tough tap to turn on and off. But it's dripping a little bit. They said it was full on.
Yeah, we could really hear it in the basement, which was strange. We didn't hear it at the beginning.
Yeah.
But we end up hearing. I mean, it's been an interesting night. We've already heard footsteps.
We've had a lot of
Equipment's
activity in
gone
this
off.
place. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, we've tried filming it. We'll do what we can. But yeah, it has been interesting. So we're looking forward to the rest of it.
See what else we get.
Yeah. So as you can see, we've put a cat ball in this doorway and we've also got a cat ball in this doorway, so if there's anything walking past or touches it, these should go off. But we've also put one on the stairs going up as well, and the cat ball did just go off, but it seems to, it was behind us and it seems to happen, so it was this one what went off, and it seems, these things seem to happen as soon as we turn the camera. It's just before we turn the camera on, isn't it? And then when we turn it off, these things start happening, so we're trying our best to get the activity, but it's every time we turn the camera off. Try again. If there is any spirits here, could you please light up one of these balls in the hallway?
So if you just step towards us, if you come in through any of the doorways or down the stairs or to the corner of the stairs, we'll know that you're there. If you see the little devices in front of you, nothing to be frightened of. They're just cat balls and our K2 meter.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention we've got the K2 meter as well. So if anything touches this,
if anything electrical gets in front of that, any electrical field, it'll pick it up.
Was it you making the banging noises upstairs?
Did you turn the taps on? If you just touch one of the devices, it'll just let us know you're here.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but we did hear a tap, and it's, where did you think it sounded like coming from downstairs?
Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.
Can you do that again? Can you do it a bit louder like this?
Have we got any of the sisters here?
Any of the fathers? Can you light something up if you were a sister here?
I'm actually going to just face this way, and then I can try and get my torch away a bit, just give a bit more darkness.
I heard you tap then, Spirit. Can you do it again?
Is anybody here with us? We're not here to harm you, we just want to talk to you. And just to make your presence known, can you touch one of the cat balls in the doorways or on the stairs, or if you can come near us, come up the stairs if you can. That would be great.
Can you copy this knock?
Can you do a whistle? Can you copy me?
smell like this when we were last down here.
No. So, this is the basement where I was in before. I'm not used to seeing Dad in the room with something.
And this little guy in the corner here.
Hate him. I'm gonna stand over here.
He was minding his own business. Not hurting anyone. I think that, I don't know why. You might be able to see us. You'll be able to hear us. So I've got one at the entrance, one in there, and one right near the camera. You can't see it, but we'll know if it goes off.
We'll try and show you guys, because we want to show them really, don't we?
Yeah. Spirits, if you're down here, we were down here earlier on, and we had lots of taps and bangs and equipment going off, so we've tried to put it back in the places where you used it. But if you could do that again for us, that'd be fantastic. So if you'd like to tap or bang on the wall, you can do this. We'll hear you, just to let us know that you're here.
If you are down here, can you walk in through the doorway just to come and speak to us? There is a green light on the floor, if you can walk over towards that, and there's a ball there as well. So if you walk over to that, it should light it up. If there is anybody here in the basement with us, can you please walk towards the green light or light up a cat ball, which is on the floor down here.
Can you knock for us? Can you knock on the wall, knock on the door? Or can you stamp your feet above us?
Debunked Beb's stomach. So it is so dark in here, apart from this light we've got on, but that is actually down the hallway. There's so many rooms leading off. This basement is unreal. It's such a huge basement.
We heard you earlier on. You can't go shy on us.
We know you've been down here because we did hear you. We heard your footsteps. We heard your banging. You set some equipment off. Can you do that again, please?
You're welcome to use our energy.
Let's use all our energy.
You can drain the devices that we're using if you need that.
Okay, we can hear banging, but I think that's the groups upstairs. Can you tap on the wall? Yeah, that's another group. So sorry about this, guys. We have got a lot of groups. Once, I think it's groups moving from one place to another once they stop. Oh, I just flickered then. Is it you making the light flicker on my device? Could you do that again, please? Can you walk towards us so we can see you, so know that you want to be known? If you do see anything on this camera, guys, please let us know in the comments. Because like I said, it's really dark on here, you might be able to see it a little bit better, or if we've missed anything. It did flicker again. Oh, cat ball's gone off.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
It's you, isn't it, draining the... What was it? Is it the... Which light is it? The torch light's draining?
No, I think it's the
This bit.
camera.
Thank you so much. Could you, and I know it's a lot to ask, but could you please light that ball up on the windowsill again?
Thank you so much for doing that, though. So we know that you're down here with us.
We like having you down here with us.
Do you like having us down here with you? You can set one off again. We'll take that as a yes.
Sorry, but I didn't mean to put you off then. It took me by surprise. So we are going to move to the next bit. Not sure where we're going to move yet, but I thought I saw a shadow down the hallway as we were just wrapping up, and then Beb did tell me that when we was in the basement earlier you saw some shadows.
Yeah, I was at the same sort of position you are, looking down the hallway while we've got the room full of people. And we'd got something at the end of the hall that was lighting up, so it was like a blue light. And it seemed to go like darker in that room, and it seemed almost like something was looking around the corner. But nothing ever moved down there, nothing ever went off, so I can't say what it was.
No.
But it's easy with this, I think, to get shadows. Maybe.
Yeah, we're not quite sure, so we can't really say it was paranormal, but we can't quite explain it either.
Certainly about when you move that.
Yeah. So we're trying to debunk some of the shadows, and we've noticed if you shine the light in a certain way, it actually casts a shadow. So you can go down a bit further, it actually casts a shadow on the wall.
Yeah, you can sort of see it. It looks like a little hook nose
Yeah,
face.
it does. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but yeah, it kind of looks like a little hook nose face, and that is actually the light switch on the wall that is casting that, so it's probably that what we saw.
Yeah, but you could mistake that for something dodging in and out.
Yeah, you could.
Quite easy.
And it's same within this doorway as well, it looks like something's dodging in and out. So yeah, that's, I think we can debunk that. Yeah. So we're back in the cloisters now. We did have quite a bit of activity here earlier. Tried showing you it was very dark, and we needed to keep it dark as well so we could see the equipment going off around the corners. So we'll put that footage in there, but you probably hear more than see anything. So
Well, hopefully we'll condense it down to just the bits where you can actually hear something.
yes. Yeah, we'll try and edit it as best as possible. But this, I mean, the chapel has a whole different feel, doesn't it, when it's dark? Are we the only ones in here? Nice. Wow. Now we've got our torches on. We've got this light on, and it's so dark in here. So without torches, this is what it actually looks like.
Let's turn the camera on just so you can see the stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely pitch black, and I'm going to come right up to the camera, and
Beb is literally right up to the camera.
you
with
probably
his
can't
face.
see me.
Can't see him.
I'll put it back on. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's how dark it is in here. You can't see it.
So I mean, even with torches on, it's really dark. We are thinking that we're going to probably invest in a infrared. Is it infrared? Night vision. Yeah. So it'll be a lot better. But like I said, it's just a bit of an experiment at the minute, and we love ghost hunting. We do this anyway, and just wanted to bring you guys, whether we just share it with you. So we'll try our best to improve, but just tell us in the comments what you would like to see from us. Yeah, what worked and what didn't. I mean, this is our first time ghost hunting with you guys, filming it, so yeah, I'm just happy that you're here. Was that a light? Did you shine a light down behind me then? Was the sun just... Yeah, no, it was directly. There was a light, it was on the camera. Okay, so I thought when I was looking in the camera I saw a light behind me. And it was like a really bright, no it weren't like that, it was like a bright like spotlight shining like to me. If you guys saw that, please let me know in the comments, because I thought from looking at the camera that I saw a bright light behind me, like someone was not shining a torch, but like someone had a like a camera light. I don't know, it was weird. Just if you saw something, please let me know. So we are now literally, look how dark it is. We are literally on our own now in the chapel. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Sorry guys, we're trying to talk to you and there's all sorts happening already. We can hear tapping sounds. We just sat on a pew now looking all the way down.
If there's anybody in here with us, can you just tap and make a noise?
Do you know what we should do? Put some cat balls down.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah, just chuck them in the middle. So, there's just me, I'm Shanice, hello, and there's Luke. He's just putting some cat balls down. It's just so you can communicate with us through these. All you have to do is touch them and they'll light up. That is it. See, even then, when you tapped right next to that, it didn't go off. The green light you can see over there, by the way, is the K2 meter.
You'll see that, it'll go from green to red if something touches
Yes. You need your light as well, I think. That's it.
Is there a sister here or a father?
Did you hear that?
Some tapping.
Oh wow.
Is that something moving?
Thank you, we can hear you moving about. So what we're witnessing now, guys, is actual movement at the bottom. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, I wish you could. But there is actually movement down where the green light is, and it's quite a lot of movement.
So if you can see that green light on the altar, if you go near it, it'll go a different colour. And it'll just let you know, or let us know that you're there. So we should be able to see it. If you just go near it, it'll just flicker to a different colour.
There's a hell of a lot of noise.
I hope the camera can pick that up, because it's little taps and little noises that are going down, like somebody's treading around or moving down there.
I need to put your camera on bigger. Are you like, sorry? It's so hard to see. That's better. So you can't really see.
Yeah.
It's so dark in here, guys. Honestly, there's so much movement. Did you see something move?
I thought so she moved across the floor. If there's somebody in it, can you tap or make a noise or keep walking around?
Can you walk towards us? There is some cat balls here, so they should light up as soon as you come closer to us. We just want to talk to you, that's all.
What was that? What's the back?
Ah.
Oh. I don't know when it flew in.
So, we have just had a bat fly in. I don't know if you saw it. It was just as I stopped the camera, a bat did fly in and then fly back out again. However, I can't say that's what you saw. You said you saw something on the floor.
Oh, it was something down here. It could have been, like I say, it could have been a rodent or...
It could have been a rodent. There was a lot of movement down here, so it's one of those we can't say it's paranormal. Bigger again. It's alright, I'm sorry, it's like I said, it's so dark in here. If you are in here, is it one of the sisters? Mother Superior, are you in here with us?
Or is it one of the fathers? Father George?
Could you please walk towards us and set one of the balls off? Or tap on something?
If you see that green light, if you can knock that off the altar, I mean, you know, please don't break it, but if you can knock that off, then we know you're there.
Was that you making that rustling noise? Was you walking around down there?
Are you preparing for Mass? See if you can get near that green light at the altar. If you do, it will change to a red light.
God, it's so quiet, isn't it?
It's incredible.
This-
Say the amount of people that are in here.
Yeah. There's about, how many of us? About 10 of us.
I think so.
There's about 10 of us and it's so quiet. This is how big this place is. Like I said, there's 4 buildings and we actually can't hear the other groups. So we have decided to put some nun chanting music on to see if it stirs anything up. We've heard a bit of rustling down at the altar again. That seems to be a common thing.
If there are any nuns in here that want to come and join in, please do.
It's so dark in here. You've got your little torch. Like I said, if you do see any movement anywhere in these videos, please leave it in the comments. By the way, we have been joined by 3 other guys here. If you're thinking, what is that noise in the background? This is not a spirit, this is an actual human. If there is any nuns here, Father, if you're here, Mother Superior, please come and join us. Come and join us for a singing, for a bit of chanting. If you can walk towards us, that would be great. Not creepy at all. Any of the sisters here? Father, are you here? Can you please let us know?
Yeah, that was really fun. So we've just come out, and as you can tell, I've got the light on still because it's pitch black
We're
out here.
back in the car park now.
Back in the retail park. So
yeah. Yeah, so at the end, obviously we cut it when we was in the chapel.
Yeah, the camera actually overheated.
Yeah, the camera overheated, so it actually cut out. So we do apologise for that.
But not much happened after that for a little bit. So, and then when the others all filtered in about 1:30,
Yeah.
we started hearing the movement again. So, a bit of shuffling. There was a big, when Nat walked in with the key, there was a big bang.
Yeah, there was a huge bang at the altar.
Yeah.
The REM pod went off. It's so annoying because we want, every time we turn the camera off, something happens. So and it seems like we're making up, but we're really not.
It must be frustrating for other ghost hunters and like paranormal experts and stuff when you do stuff happens off camera, and it really does. That's the thing. You can't video everything because we've been here for.
Well, we can't because our camera heat's up.
Yeah, we've been here for so we've got some. We hope there's some good footage in there.
But yeah, like we said, with the REM pod went off, the cat ball went off, we heard movement.
The teddy went off.
Yeah, the teddy went off, but we heard like something. Was it falling from the ceiling or?
Yeah, it sounded like something fell, or it walked on the wood next to where one of the guys was sat. So
something else interesting there. When we was in the dining room, we heard really weird tapping on the ceiling. It was like going from one end to another.
Yeah, it was almost like somebody was above us, but they weren't on the floorboards above, they were like on the ceiling.
On the ceiling.
It was really weird how the sound came through, so that was odd.
Again, that was off camera.
Yeah, but there's so much stuff happens within the Nunnery, and it is a really good venue for that.
It's such a beautiful place as well. It's a stunning place. There's no creepy vibes. You're in the dark alone, but yet you still feel peaceful. It's such a lovely place.
Yeah, it's quite surreal.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to get some food because we're starving.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, but we do need to get some food because we've literally not had any dinner.
Nope.
And there's a Mackie D's down there, so that's
24-hour McDonald's. Well,
it's 2:30 in the morning now.
Yeah.
So
we need food.
Yeah, and we've got a 2.5-hour drive, so we definitely need some fuel before we go.
So next video you'll see a McDonald's. This is probably the least enticing food blog you're ever going to see. But these are McDonald's chips. So are those. So we've got.
This is what we're going to try.
It's the double Big Mac with bacon. And it looks a lot flatter than it did in the picture.
Oh god, yeah, but it still looks quite big for McDonald's.
I always find that for
I don't know where the other...
The other patties are hidden under there somewhere.
Oh god, yeah.
So, we've got some...
Oh yeah, let me show you my nuggets.
Sorry. How many's in there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You've been gypsied out of a nugget. Fuck's sake, you can't have anything. And what have we got here? Some chicken selects. Can't see because the light was on them. And I got 5 of those, so...
Are you supposed to be 6?
No, it's 5. And we've also got the McDonald's birthday donut.
Oh my god.
So I got the double Big Mac as well because why not? It's only a limited time. So that's... I don't know if you can see us in here. So that's what we're going to have for food.
I'm starving.
Well, we're back.
We're back.
After you saw our fine dining cuisine in the car there, a la McDonald's.
A la McDonald's.
In the car, which was... It filled a gap.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we didn't eat. We had lunch. We had a little bit of breakfast. Morning, I think I had some cereal. Yeah. And then we had a sandwich. And then we did the ghost hunting, and then we we ended the ghost hunt about 2:30.
Yeah. We came out of there about 2:30.
Yeah, so about 2:30, and obviously we've not had dinner, so we were starving. So we just decided to get McDonald's.
Yeah, because it was in the retail part where we were in it.
Yeah.
So we were already there, weren't we? So
we were already there. It was just round the corner, and yeah, that was our a la carte, a la McDonald's.
So it took us till, what did we get back in? About 5 o'clock. There's a couple of road closures on the way back. So yeah, it's been a I say long day. It's not been a long day really. It's been a short day today because we were asleep till about midday, and then
I mean, we love ghost hunting, but it is a...
That's the only sort of downside if we're going any distance.
Yeah, it makes you tired, yeah.
Yeah, it's when we go distances and like we don't finish till 2, 3 in the morning. Yeah, it's we like the local ones when we can do them.
Yeah, we do like local ones. It's but we do. I mean, the Nunnery was just incredible. Like, I just love that place.
Didn't let us down, and I'm hoping
No.
that whatever we've put into the video that you can actually see and hear some of it. There was plenty of activity. I just don't know whether we've caught it on camera. So if anybody can recommend a camera that's got night vision, IR, and that's got good, decent quality for sound and stuff, like, we'd really want to know, because it's something. The GoPro's great that we're using, but
Yeah, we need something specially for ghost hunting, I think. And the reason why we didn't get one for this one is because we are needing recommendations for a decent one, and one with a decent what light is it?
IR.
I keep
An IR
forgetting.
or a
IR,
night vision,
and we don't have a clue. I mean, that's something we need ghost hunters out there just to let us know what they use and what they recommend, because that's something we could really benefit from.
Yeah, definitely.
But even so, it's like things get happening off camera. and I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I can understand the frustration ghost hunters get when they've gone through a night, you've got the camera on, nothing happens, and then you think, oh, well, I'm going to have to stop it there because the camera can't run all night.
Yeah.
Turn it off, and then something happens.
Which is standard.
It's just standard. It's almost like the spirit's new.
Yeah. They're a bit camera shy. They don't want to be on
They
it.
are camera shy, so my head's sticking up. It's getting stuck on there. But yeah, it was a fantastic
It's always
night.
a good night, and yeah, we highly recommend Spooktacular.
Yes.
And that's really accommodating. You'll find it's so helpful. So they're on Facebook, they're on TikTok. I think might be on
TikTok.
Instagram. Maybe, I don't
Maybe
know.
we can't.
But you can find, if you look for Spooktacular events on Facebook, please give them a try if you're around the areas that they sort of operate. So they've got quite a few locations now.
Yeah, they have.
Definitely try it. They're definitely one of the best priced, and I think the best experience, because they still bring a lot of kit, but they don't do a lot of the stuff that we probably don't sort of believe. Not that we don't believe, we don't really agree with, like table tipping.
Table tipping, yeah, and Ouija boards is not really our thing.
No,
and
they bring them. They bring Ouija
they do
boards.
bring them, yeah. If that's what you're into, that's fine. But for us, we just do the simplest techniques where you put out your cat balls, because end of the day, they're just things that only go off when touched. Things like your electromagnetic fields, and then just sitting and waiting. Because in the end of the day, I mean, calling out always works, but sometimes if it's residual, it's just nice to sit and wait and see basically what happens. And 9 times out of 10, we kind of get something, don't we?
Yes. So we had a bit last night, and again, I know this isn't on camera, but it was the shuffling in the chapel. There was a lot of shuffling, a lot of movement around near the altar. While we were at the other end, typically.
Yeah.
But there was a big bang when Nat walked in.
Yeah, they were.
There was a huge bang, and that made everybody kind of jump, because we weren't expecting that.
No, it wasn't. It was a fantastic night.
But yeah, some of the equipment that went off was a good mix as well. So ours went off. Our own cat balls, which we know we've not messed with in any sort of way, shape or form. We've used them a lot, and they don't always go off.
But then it's funny, because some of their REM pods that they say don't usually go off actually went off.
Yeah.
Actually spiked last night, so...
It was like I think they call it Ben, the little boy, and we've got the bear as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name now. But they use them, and they've never really gone off before, but they really, really mess with them last night. So,
but they do things like the George Jarvis school. That's another good one with Spooktacular. So I don't know. I mean, they do sleepovers. It would be good if we could book another one of them and then show you, especially when we've got the IR or the night vision camera.
Yeah, we could definitely do something like that.
Yeah.
They're going to start doing sleepovers at the Nunnery.
I know, I'm so excited.
The Nunnery costs around £39, and I think the sleepover is going to be 10 extra on top of that, which
so worth it.
It's well worth it when you think about how much a hotel costs.
Yeah. And she provides breakfast as well.
Yeah,
doesn't she?
you get to stay in there.
Continental.
You get to stay in there till the next morning, and that's. I think you're more, I say this so lightly on here, you're more guaranteed something to happen at that time because you're in there all night.
You're vulnerable.
Yeah, you are. You're
completely vulnerable. You've got your sleeping bag. And
you're on a camp bed or whatever you're on, and you're going to be asleep or at least laid down. And if you've ever watched something like Project Fear or Destination Fear as it was...
Yeah, we love them.
That's the sort of thing they do where they sleep over, and that's where they kind of get the worst or the best sort of things happen to them. So I'm quite excited to maybe do that and document it for you in the future.
100%. And yeah, I mean, this was our first one, and I know it's probably not going to be as good as some, like ghost hunters, because we are just amateurs, and this is... We don't do a ghost hunting channel. We just do our life. It's travel and lifestyle. Yeah. But I want to show you guys just everything that we do, because we love bringing you along on our journeys, and I think that's the main thing. So, I mean, if we try, we're going to improve. That's what we do. We like constructive feedback.
Yeah, so we're still learning though. So just keep that in mind when you're watching whatever we've done there. Just keep it in mind, this is the first time we've actually done the ghost hunt. We're alright with the filming now. We seem to be better with that. We're more comfortable with... We just enjoy it. That's the main thing. We just enjoy doing this, and it's just our way of doing things, and that's what we like doing. So, but we always there. We always want to learn. But we also like your feedback. So, if there is anywhere you would like us to investigate, let us know. Yeah, and we'll do that. Yeah, either somewhere to investigate.
Sorry, I've just kicked the cat by accident. Sorry, Sivvy.
I said she comes for a stroke around your feet, and you end up. If you're just moving your legs around, she ends up getting smacked. Not hard, by the way.
No,
it makes it sound like we beat cats. The anything that you can think of for food reviews, if there's places that you like. We're doing a few food reviews now, and we seem to be getting, again, more comfortable with that, a lot better at it.
Yeah.
But if there's somewhere, a haunted experience, or there's somewhere you just want to investigate in, or, please ask.
Or if you've got a pub or a bar or whatever that's haunted, and you just want us to, or if you've got like unique food experiences, whatever, like,
tell us,
theme things.
Yeah, please get in touch.
And we'll do a review, and we'll have a look at that.
Yeah,
we just enjoy anything. We like trying new things and doing new things. So
definitely,
yeah.
So what have we got next? It's Rock City. That's gonna be the next big thing, isn't it? Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
So we're off to Rock City to see Alkaline Trio, which. That's going to be the first gig that we've tried filming on this camera, so that's going to be interesting.
That'll be fun. And then, we plan on another ghost hunt with our friend, because she has got she works in a building which has got full of lots of history, and it's a town hall, and apparently there's a lot of things that goes off there, so hopefully we can fit that in. We've got more run of that place as well, so it means that there'll be more footage. It'd be easier for us to film things. We'll be able to control the whole environment, what the equipment we bring in, and so I think that'll be a good one to do. Not sure when that's going to be, but
it's not going to be too far off in the future.
Yeah. Hopefully, we're hoping for next week, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thank you.
And please just like, subscribe, comment. We're more interested in the comments as well, because we love to share things. We love to hear what you want to say. Yeah, we love feedback. Yes. So please let us know. But otherwise, just remember, take a slice of BebsLife. Bye. See you next time. Bye.